And my feeling is, even I appreciate the State Election Commission because they appealed the IT companies of Hyderabad. Because some of the companies did not offer holiday. But the Election Commission pleaded them to go for a holiday for voting. But I don't know how many of them voted. So next day, we have to ask them to show the finger with the mark of voting. In Tamil, there is a proverb. How voting is considered. வெறுமையானவர்களை பெருமையானவர்களாக ஆக்குவதற்கு கருப்புள்ளிகளை கையில் தாங்கும் வாக்காளர்கள். How it is means to make an ordinary person to an extraordinary person, but we are bearing the black mark in our finger. But that black mark, it is not the black mark. It is the mark of our democracy and we have to have it. Like Viluppun we say, because when we go for a war, we feel that some wound should be there in the war. So that to participate, I have participated in this war. I have the knife mark in my chest. I have a bullet mark in my, I got the bullet in my hand or in my legs. So it is like that mark. You should be proud about it. And I appeal the Election Commission because they are doing it in a much better way. They are motivating and they are making the influencers to influence the voting. But at the same time, each and every student, first time voter, and even the other people, my appeal is, there should be 90 to 95% of voting. Because there is a saying, anecdote, bad officials are elected by good citizens. Bad officials, why I am not officials, I must tell you, because politicians means then they will come fighting with me. So, bad officials are elected by good citizens who do not vote. So that is a big thing, who do not vote. And if we don't vote, we are ignoring the history and giving away the future. So we have to vote. That is our responsibility. Like we read, we sleep, we eat. The voting is our responsibility. And now the Election Commission is providing so many facilities. And I appeal them, there should be good water, good ambience, and good health for the elders and the youngsters. And the youngsters are now hesitant to stand in the line. If I ask them, who will madam stand in the line? So it's a long line. But to go for a foreign country, to get visa, they will be standing in a line. Even hot sun, they will be standing. But to select a good politician among our candidates, you fail to vote them. And another mistake we do, and Election Commission won't accept that, but I am dead against Nota. None of the above. Somebody is there to get your vote. You assess the candidates. You assess the candidates and you assess one among them. Good among them. And if nobody you find out, okay, you go for Nota. But the youngsters know they are not assessing the candidates at all. If I ask, because when the first girl came here, I asked, which is your constituency? She told. Which is your booth? I asked. She told. I really congratulate her because sometimes when we give the card, which is your constituency, they don't know. Which is your booth, they don't know. So she is ready to vote because she has identified her constituency and she has identified her booth also. She has to identify her candidate. That I cannot say. She has to identify. So we have to assess the candidates. Who are the good candidates? And two challenges the Election Commission is facing. One is cash for vote and another is false voting. They used to say, one person told, no, I was very fortunate when I went to the polling booth, I saw my grandmother coming there from heaven. Because how means, I saw my grandmother voted there. So this type of things also, now Election Commission is taking more efforts to remove the dead voters. But sometimes, we as politicians, we have faced so many things. And now the candidates also, I am very disheartened to say one incident in Telangana election. One of the candidate was appealing the voters, please vote for me. If you are not voting, I will commit suicide. That type of influence should not be there. That is wrong. And I appeal the Election Commission, they should take strong action against such candidates also. You appeal by doing what are the good things you have done. But sitting in front of the camera and saying, oh, I will, if you are not voting, I will commit suicide, then how will take forward the challenges faced by the society to help the people? So we have to, I am telling that 50% voting is there, 50% non-voters are there, and these non-voters are electing the bad officials. And when I was a candidate, I saw, when I was coming out of the polling booth, I saw one of the policemen fainted. Then I immediately approached me as a doctor, I went and gave first aid. Then I asked, why you fainted? Then he told, for 5 to 6 days, I am continuously on duty. So here police officials are there. So I appeal them, whether it is collector or teachers or the organizers or the police officials, look that they get adequate rest and there good gap between their duties, because each and every one productivity should be there. So it's already late for me. But again, my appeal is, you all should be motivated, and the motivation should start from the college level for the first time voters, and the elders should be motivated to get their votes from home, and all the collectors and all the organizers from today, they have to work, and there should be a competition between the electoral officers who will vote maximum, whether they get 90% votes or 95% voting. So maximum number of voting. And I think sometimes only the advertisements are not helping us. We spend a lot on our advertisements, but advertisements only not helping us. Each and everyone should be motivated. And as our great Ambedkar said, I have not given a weapon in the hands of my citizens. Instead of weapon, I have given the vote. So that is the weapon. So that is the weapon which can fight against atrocities, which can fight against misrule. So you are the most powerful people in the democracy. Whether the politicians are not, the voters are the most powerful people in the democracy. Please exhibit the power and go and vote. If you want to assess the candidates, please know about them, and I appeal the Election Commission to note the expenditures also. And the indirect means of influencing the voters also should be curtailed, and good people should contest, and good people should be elected, and good people should govern. So only the people get good governance, because the India is such a great country. It's a mother of democracy, and this mother should be safeguarded by great straightforward rules, and I am really very happy. And if you vote for the proper person, definitely you will get a good MLA or MP, so that your constituency will be benefited. With a small short experience which I had with a candidate, I will tell, you have to elect good voters. Two people were traveling in a road. It was a bumpy road. Other person was telling, oh, what is this road? They got down and told, this road is very bad. It's so bumpy and it is not well maintained. Who is the MLA of this constituency? All the people in that village started beating him. The other person told, no, he is asking the correct question, but you all started beating him. They told, he is the MLA of this constituency. So he is unable to identify the geography of his constituency, and he is blaming. So who is asking the question? So the elected people should look after the constituency, at the same time look after the people of the constituency. So everything is not in your hand, in their hands, it is in your hands, the powerful weapon, the vote. Please practice voting, and I appeal the college professors and the vice chancellors, you have to motivate them in the younger age so that they have to vote. And I'm really very happy to attend this program, and my appeal is vote, vote, vote. That's all. Thank you so much.